Okay, guys, welcome to today's lesson. Today's lesson is titled Trailers. In our previous lesson, we were talking about titles, and this is the follow-up to that lesson. It's titled Trailers, which is a very important thing. You know that once the movie is ready, once the movie is done, and it's, as we say, in the can, like in the case of Sebastian here, that he said he's done and he's going to be sending his project. He's going to be sharing it with us. We have a stage after the movie is completed and it already exists and no more work is going to be done on it. That is called distribution. We're going to talk about distribution very broadly in our next lesson. The distribution is the stage of filmmaking that happens after post-production. And it has to do with the way in which the movie is going to be shared with an audience. And part of that process of distribution is the marketing of the movie. Marketing is how you put your product or your work out there and create an awareness among the people that your project or your work exists, it's a reality, and that people can participate in viewing it and experiencing it and consuming it, right? But I think it's not even arguable. I think it's pretty well established that the most important aspect of marketing a film is the trailer. How many of you watch trailers?
I do.
Okay. Do you like them?
I do.
Yeah.
Sometimes they're even better than the movie, right?
Yes.
Sometimes you watch the trailer and the trailer was better than the movie. And trailers are very important because the financial success of that movie, you know, people are going to see it or not, is attached to that trailer in a big way. And this success is going to be determined by the 2.5 minutes that this preview or this trailer will last. Usually this trailer is released months in advance of the movie's release or premiere. So people can have an awareness that that movie will be shown soon. To give you an example of how important marketing is, in the year 2018, more than 13 million people watched the Warner Brothers' first Wonder Woman trailer on YouTube within the first 48 hours of its release, giving this movie the type of buzz that studios only dream of. The result, a lot of people went to see the movie because they loved the trailer. They also loved the movie because it was pretty good, and they had a super hit with Wonder Woman. And it all began with the trailer. So that's the first exposure that people have, that the audience have to your movie, that trailer. So trailers are very, very important. And creating a great trailer that explains the film and excites viewers, it's not an easy thing to do. And when you're making a trailer, you have to use the same storytelling elements and techniques to grab the attention of the audience. You need to hit all the marks with that trailer because it is so short. So every second counts. You do not waste time when you make a trailer or you're showing a trailer. There are 5 attributes that a successful movie trailer has. Number 1, your trailer has to be humble. What do I mean with that? I've seen, as I told Sebastian earlier, we see trailers and many times the trailer is much better than the movie itself. You know, the trailer creates an expectation. You say, oh man, this movie is going to be so cool because of the trailer. And when you see the movie, many movies fail to live up to the promise of the trailer. They're not as good as you expect it to be. So we have to be careful because that makes people angry. I don't know you, but it makes me angry, right? When I see a good trailer and I'm expecting a great movie and I don't get that. So we have to be humble because remember that a trailer is a promise. You're promising the people that your movie is going to be as good as that trailer. And if it is not, it's because you're not fulfilling that promise that you made. You were like bragging. So don't use your trailer to brag and to make your movie to seem that it's more than what it really is. Be humble. Number two, the trailers should set up the basic premise of the film. People should see the trailer and have a good idea of what the movie will be about. Sometimes trailers fail to do that. People see a trailer and they're confused. And that should not be the case. The trailer should communicate clearly what the movie is about. I mean, some trailers go overboard and they basically show you the whole movie in 2 minutes, the most important parts. And you shouldn't do that also. You shouldn't do that either, right? You should give as little information as possible, but still information that is clear and gives an understanding of what to expect. Number three, another attribute of a good movie trailer that it should introduce some, if not all, of the characters, so people will know who to expect. Number four, it should have some good music and audio. Remember that people are more musically inclined. Audio, we've said many times, is very important, and we should never underestimate the power of music to raise up emotions and therefore an interest in our movie. And finally, your trailer should be able to capture the mood of the movie. Remember that when we talk about mood, we're talking about the ambiance or the prevailing emotion of the movie. Okay, whether it's a horror movie or it's a romantic movie or it's a drama or it's an action movie, whatever genre it is, they have their particular moods, and that needs to be communicated also in the trailer. Okay, in this slide, guys, you have another link in case you're interested in making your own movie trailer. That would be a good thing for you to do. Um, Remember that last year we saw a short film called Losses when we were talking, no, it was not last year, I'm sorry. It was at the beginning of the semester when we were talking about fight choreography. Remember?
Yes, sí.
Okay. One of the movies that I put there was a short film titled Losses that you were supposed to see. You saw it, right?
Mhm.
Okay, it was pretty good. It's a short film by Film Riot. And there was also a video on how to make choreography. And it was based on what they did on Losses. That was super, super interesting. But here you have a video about the trailer for Losses that you can also check out. If you've ever wondered why previews are called trailers, it's because what we call trailers were shown originally at the end of the movie. Back in the time when, I don't think I even was born yet. I was not even born yet. They used to show the previews. They were not previews, they were trailers, because a trailer is something that trails and means that it's at the end. But then the problem was that many people would stand up after the movie ended and now watch the trailer. So they decided, someone very smart decided that it would better off if they would put it before the movie. So people were forced to watch them. So they should be called previews, but we still use the word trailers, right? And there's a link here to a video explaining the history of trailers. So you can also check it out. It's very interesting. In this slide, I have some trailers that I would like to share with you. I have three, and these three are my favorite trailers from all time. I mean, there are many other trailers that I like, but these are the three that I love the most. I just love them. And the good thing about these trailers is that they live up to the promise of the movie. You see the trailer and you develop an expectation, and when you see the movie, it didn't let you down like many trailers do. So these trailers, I don't know, I like them, and I can give you like technical reasons why, But the reason, to be true to you, the reason I liked them more was because of what it did to me at an emotional level. It really grabbed me emotionally. The music, the sound, the images, the combination of all of that, it just grabbed me emotionally. So that's basically why I like them. But I want to share them with you. So let's check them out.
The world's too big, Mom. Then make it small. Focus on my voice. Pretend it's an island out in the ocean. Can you see it? I see it.
My son was in the bus. He saw what Clark did.
You have to keep this side of yourself a secret.
What was I supposed to do? Just let him die?
Maybe. I have so many questions. Where do I come from? You just have to decide what kind of man you want to grow up to be, Clark. Whoever that man is, he's going to change the world.
My father believed that if the world found out who I really was, they'd reject me. He was convinced that the world wasn't ready. What do you think?
Yes.
Okay.
Sí.
This one is another teaser.